Alright, we have not done some leopards eating faces for a minute or two. I suppose we vaguely cover it in some ways, right? But I do enjoy looking at the Reddit posts. Okay, so I'm going to come over here to leopards eat my face. Top Tesla investor wants Musk gone. Yeah, I'm surprised more haven't said that. What's that? Tuesday the 18th, so that's yesterday. Because what I'm thinking here is, I'm surprised it's taken that long for somebody at Tesla to want Elon Musk gone, right? Because he did not create the company Tesla or whatever. I love Tesla. Tesla Motors was founded an electric company by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Yeah, I know those names. Elon Musk, co-founder of PayPal, was an early investor in Tesla and board member. Right, early investor, board member, and then eventually took over as CEO. So yeah, he's not like sort of the OG, you know, and whilst yes, he is CEO, and Elon Musk is a large part of why Tesla's stock price is like soared, because he is kind of by lying about things, you know, saying that we're going to have these robots ready for 6 months or next year. He always talks about, you know, we're going to have the latest something or other with our Cybertruck or Cybervan or whatever, and each time he announces something like that, obviously it drives the stock price up. When it drives the stock price up, everybody's making more money who is invested, and he then is worth more money, meaning he can borrow more money from banks and investment funds and stuff, because he doesn't have like physical money. He doesn't have like, I don't even know if he has cash, or like he must have a card of some kind, but that card is a credit card of some kind, because he only works on credit, you know, and all of his businesses are subsidized by the government and stuff. Many governments across the world, not just America. I can understand why maybe some investors have not necessarily said outright that they want Musk gone, because he is the face, the person, the character that sort of keeps that stock value high. But obviously that's not the case anymore. Okay, so Tesla stocks, they're down 5.3% today. 18 hours ago here from The Guardian. The Tesla stake is no longer Elon Musk's most valuable asset amid the stock market sell-off. Yeah, So I think it's SpaceX now. Tesla was his most profitable asset, maybe even just last week. But obviously it's just dropped so much. I think Tesla is down. It's close to like 50% in the last 3 months. So I was going to say that I'm surprised that this is the first time we're hearing about an investor wanting Musk on, but, you know, two different things. Number one, they could have easily wanted it, all of them, but just not said anything because of either, you know, Musk being the one tying the value to Tesla, the stock value to Tesla, or possibly because, I don't know, maybe they have some personal or political stake somewhere else or whatever, but possibly their reputation, you know. But then on the other hand, it's, even if they did say it, he probably was not letting that get out. Like, he would not want people to know that that's what they're saying. Okay, so, I mean, it's still leopards eating faces, right? It's less, it's kind of fafo, I suppose. Let's have a look, right? A lot of red states are in the tornado alley. Trump is leaving them to fend for themselves when natural disaster strikes. Let me just look at the title, right, from The Guardian. Trump signs order to shift disaster preparations from FEMA to state and local governments. Order calls for revising infrastructure policy to better assess risks instead of an all hazards approach, the White House says. The point that I want to make is, right, 2 points. Number one, it is leopards eating faces and F around and find out, okay? Because these people who voted for him are also in the red states, are also people who want him to send back, like, abortion rights and stuff to the states. They want to send back education to the states and things like that. Let the states choose how they want these things to operate, etc., etc. But when it comes to this one, disaster relief, all of a sudden they got a problem with the states handling it, right? That's point number one. Point number two I want to make is, it really does seem like in these instances, especially with things like this, like disaster relief, education, yes, although for other reasons, it's like trying to palm off all of your work responsibilities to other people. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so I, the president, and sort of the executive branch doesn't have to bother with things like that. So when a tornado does hit, I don't have to do anything. The states are just going to sort it out. They won't come and bother me with these things because they're just going to sort it out for themselves. That does sound very Trump, doesn't it? I mean, you really do get what you voted for. But I do want to know what they're thinking, right? With those red states, because you're always on about removing things and giving it back to the states, making it state law instead of federal. Let the state decide whether they want religion in the classrooms and the 10 Commandments in the classroom. Let the states decide whether they're pro-life or pro-choice. Feels like one that they don't want handed back to the states. It's the picking and choosing. Like, you chose a character, a person, a personality who literally does not give a crap. And then when he does things like this, and you guys are going to suffer for it because you are literally in Tornado Alley in the middle of the upcoming tornado season, you can't selectively choose which things he's going to care about. Like a blanket of snow, he blanket doesn't care. Let me see the comments though. Okay, flux my capacitor. I love Reddit so much. They will all still be deep red states that vote for MAGA. Yes, because remember, as we discussed before, and obviously a lot of people have been mentioning, the cruelty is the point, yes, but they didn't really vote for things like that. They vote, most of them, especially in those deep red places, vote for Trump because he said what they were all thinking about those people over there. Yeah. None of them will learn any sort of lesson. You'll just hear, why don't Democrats do anything to stop? I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want it the way that I want it. But I still need you guys to be able to be blamed for it and all of those things so that I feel better about my choices. Ay, ay, ay.